Hello, grade 8. Welcome to another lesson for social sciences. Are you good? How are you today, grade 8? Stop private chats. We're in class now. How are you? Hello, Kaylee. Okay, that's good. If you're good, I'm also good. That's awesome. Okay, so today we are continuing with our history topic. So yesterday we looked at urban settlements. That is what we focused on yesterday. We looked at urban settlements. And then we want to revise the previous homework that I gave you. Did you write your homework? Did you do your homework? Did you do your homework? So the question was, tabulate the characteristics of high, medium, and low income residential areas. So let's start with high income residential areas. You tell me the answers that you came up with. What are the characteristics of high income residential areas? What did you come up with? From Natalie, big house and yard. Okay, that's very good. Others? Give me the characteristics of high income residential areas. Clean environment, that's good. Natalie? Others? Infrastructure. You have to explain in full, Daniel. Don't just say infrastructure. What about infrastructure? It's not a good answer. When I'm marking, I can mark it wrong. Be specific. Is it poor infrastructure or what? Big building from Liseti. Others? Characteristics of high income residential areas. I'm waiting for your answers. Most people have cars. Okay. Helene. Others? This class has got many people, but you don't participate. Only a few participate. It's not good. I'm still waiting for characteristics of high income residential areas. Does more jobs count? No, it doesn't. Liseti. I can see you didn't do your homework, grade 8. Are you lazy? You just gave me a few characteristics. There are so many. What about medium income residential areas? Which answers did you come up with? Medium income residential areas. I'm waiting for your answers. Is there anyone in class? What about low income? What did you write for low income? From Asanda, high cost single family housing. From Cheta, middle-sized housing, okay. Others? Low, high population, Asanda, that's good. From Helene, people live in small houses, okay. For low income, that's correct. Medium population density, okay. That is for medium income. Low, limited spaces from Asanda, that's good. Limited services, also good. In high income areas, health services and hospitals are easily accessible. That's from Daniel. That's very good. Now I can start to see your responses. That's very good. Are there any more answers coming in? From Asanda, limited access to facilities. Is it for low income? Okay, so you're supposed to draw a table similar to this with your 3 columns: high income, medium income, low income. And you're supposed to put in the characteristics, as you can see there. I hope you did the same. So you always remember to follow the instruction of the question. When they say tabulate, you must tabulate also. So you don't just write in point form, or you just write sentences. You have to put in a table format. If you want to correct your work quickly, and then we move on. So we looked at this yesterday. So those are the differences from high income to medium income to low income residential areas. Okay, and then remember yesterday we looked at urban settlements. Now we are going to look at rural settlements. So we go into the rural areas and just see what do we find in the rural areas. Okay, so rural settlements, these are classified according to functions. For example, farming, mining, forestry, and fishing. So those are the classifications of rural settlements. And then let's start by looking at rural farming settlements. You can see in these pictures, people are farming. They are farming. It is in the rural farming settlements. So land used for growing crops. So the land is used for growing crops in those settlements. A barn and windmill. We also have natural resources that are used. For example, so can you see my screen, grade 8? Can you see my screen? Is it fine? Okay, all right. I thought I lost connection. Okay. As I was saying, there are natural resources that are found there. Oh, sorry, let's go back. Also, there is a subsistence farming that happens there. Have you ever heard of subsistence farming? It is farming that is done by people for their families, to provide food for their families. It's not commercial farming. Also, there is small scale farming in these settlements. Farm ranges for keeping livestock. Also, there's land for grazing. So these are the characteristics of rural farming settlements. And then we move on to rural mining settlements. Those that do mining. These are located near mining areas. There are also mining shafts in those settlements. Large-scale mining uses machinery and equipment. So sometimes there is large-scale mining, the bigger mines. And also the small mines, the small-scale mining is mainly subsistence. Remember, subsistence, to get money to provide for your family. So these small-scale miners, they usually do it to support their families, subsistence. Also, they have lack of tools and equipment. So they are different from the large scale mining. You can see these ones, they are small scale mining. They don't have enough tools and equipment. So these are rural mining settlements. And then we move on to forestry, the rural forestry settlements. As you can see in these examples, the forests here. So these rural areas, they are located in forests, or they do forestry. Located near forest plantations, machinery depot is also there. Water supply system is also there in those settlements because they have to water the forests. Usually there is also a railroad that carries what? Timber from the forests. So those are the characteristics of rural forestry settlements. What about fishing? There are also rural fishing settlements where they do fishing. These are located near coasts and big lakes. There are usually fishing boats there, and also there's fish processing. So when they catch the fish, they process it and then they sell it. So this is rural fishing settlements. And then we also go to the classification of rural settlement patterns. So there are different patterns of rural settlements. The way they are structured, the way they are built. So they are classified. On this picture, it is called clustered rural settlements. Clustered rural settlements. This one. So usually they are close together. Many families close together. As you can see, it's called clustered rural settlements. And then we have secular rural settlements. Secular rural settlements. So usually in those types of settlements, they are surrounded by fields. Their fields are this side. And they put their homes inside in a secular shape. And usually also, maybe there will be a river on the other side nearby. So usually they are in a secular shape. They are called secular rural settlements. And then we have linear rural settlements like this one in form of a line. The word linear, line here. So you can see these settlements on the other side, along a road. The road is in between. So it depends from one settlement to another. They can be, maybe there will be a river in between, or a road, or a railway line, sorry. So they are called linear rural settlements. They are in the form of a line. And then we have dispersed rural settlements. These are just dispersed. You can see the other home is there, the other one is there, 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 and the other one is there. So they are just dispersed around. So they are called dispersed rural settlements. So they are not secular, they are not linear, they are not clustered together, they are just dispersed. Okay, just a quick recap. So we said rural settlements are classified according to functions: farming, mining, forestry, and fishing. We've got farming here, mining, forestry, fishing, and then the classification of rural settlement patterns. We've got clustered, secular, linear, dispersed, so those are the patterns of rural settlements. Now, I want you to write down these key terms. I want you to research. Oblique aerial photographs and vertical aerial photographs. Find out, what do they mean? What do they look like? What is the difference between those two? Oblique aerial photographs and vertical aerial photographs. Okay, I hope you have copied. Okay, let me show you the homework. It's just one question. In a paragraph, explain what a rural settlement is and how people live there. In a paragraph, explain what a rural settlement is and how people live there. So that is your homework. So yesterday we looked at urban settlements. Today we covered rural settlements. Just let me know when you're done. Okay, Kaylee, that's good. Also remember, it is written in a paragraph. Explain. So you have to write a paragraph. Okay, that's good. You can see people are done. Others? Okay. You're done, you're done. Others are so quiet. I don't know if they are okay, if they are done. Okay, guys. So that was our lesson for today. It was very short. The topic for rural settlements was very short. I don't want to put many topics in one lesson. It's not good. So, and then tomorrow we'll cover another topic. We'll take it bit by bit so that you understand. Listen. Yes, listen. Do you have a question? That just type for me privately, maybe. Kaylee, okay, you're welcome. Yes, Lisedi. I'm waiting for, there's someone who raised the hand, I forgot. Liz A. Maybe she's got a question. Liz A, you're fine? You don't have a question? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that's good. So yeah, we're done for the day. Take care, guys, and do your homework.